Welcome to the CSCP course, proudly brought to you by Simple Understanding YouTube channel. Today's video covers the APICS Certified Supply Chain Professional Program, where we'll take you through a full comprehensive course to help you excel. Let's start with a brief introduction to the certificate structure so you can get a clear understanding of what's ahead. First, what you will learn. CSCP content covers the following key topics. 1. Supply chains, demand management, and forecasting. 2. Global supply chain networks. 3. Sourcing products and services. 4. Internal operations and inventory. 5. Forward and reverse logistics. 6. Supply chain relationships. 7. Supply chain risk. 8. Optimization, sustainability, and technology. These topics are carefully selected to ensure a thorough grasp of essential concepts in supply chain management. Second question, is the CSCP program right for you? Supply chains are more important than ever for keeping businesses running, getting products to consumers, and ensuring society works smoothly. The APICS Certified Supply Chain Professional, CSCP, certification gives you the knowledge and tools to understand and manage this vital process. This program covers everything you need to know about the global supply chain, from suppliers to customers and beyond. By earning your CSCP certification, you prove you have the skills to handle disruptions, manage risks, and use the latest supply chain technologies. Final question, what is the exam structure? To earn your CSCP designation, you must pass one exam covering 8 modules of content. The exam consists of 150 questions, and you have 3.5 hours to finish. The exam score range is 200 to 350, with scores 300 and above are considered passing. This rigorous exam ensures that you have a deep understanding of the entire CSCP body of knowledge. And now let's take a closer look at what each module covers. These 8 modules are meticulously designed to provide you with in-depth knowledge and practical skills in supply chain management. In our video's course, we'll break down each module with detailed explanations, walking you through every section step by step, ensuring you grasp the key concepts thoroughly in every upcoming video, so be sure to follow the CSCP playlist. To make the learning experience practical, we'll also include real company examples, showing how these concepts apply to actual supply chain scenarios. And at the end of each section, we'll wrap up with practice test questions and provide detailed explanations for the answers, so you're fully prepared for the CSCP exam. Check the download link in the description for exclusive practice test questions and mock exams, just like the ones you'll face in the real CSCP exam. Plus, every question comes with detailed explanations to help you crush the exam. If you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to support us. Hit that like button, leave a comment with your thoughts, and share it with others who might benefit. Your support helps us keep creating great content to help you succeed. And now, are you ready to start Module 1 in our CSCP course? Module 1, Supply Chains, Demand Management, and Forecasting, which consists of 5 sections as the following. Section A, Introduction to Supply Chains. Section B, Demand Analysis and Patterns. Section C, Demand Management. Section D, Forecasting. Section E, Supply and Demand Alignment. Let's begin with Section A, Introduction to Supply Chains. In this section, we will introduce the fundamentals of supply chains, focusing on the processes involved in moving goods, services, information, and finances from suppliers to customers. It highlights the importance of effective supply chain management, SCM, in optimizing these flows to gain a competitive advantage. The section covers how globalization has expanded supply chains, adding complexity, but also offering cost and market opportunities. It also explores the transformative role of technology, such as AI, IoT, and blockchain, in improving efficiency, transparency, and real-time decision-making. Additionally, it emphasizes the growing focus on sustainability, ethical practices, and risk management, showcasing real-world examples of companies like Unilever, Walmart, and Toyota that successfully leverage SCM to reduce costs, enhance flexibility, and drive business success. 1. Definition of a supply chain. A supply chain is a network of organizations, people, activities, information, and resources involved in supplying a product or service to a customer. It encompasses everything from the procurement of raw materials to the final delivery of the finished product to the customer. Key components: suppliers, providers of raw materials or components. Manufacturers, transform raw materials into finished goods. Distributors, warehouses that hold and deliver goods. Retailers, interface with the final customers. Customers, end users of the product or service. Real-world example: Apple. Apple's supply chain is considered one of the most efficient globally. They source components from various suppliers around the world, e.g., screens from Samsung, processors from TSMC, and assemble products at facilities like Foxconn in China. Once manufactured, products are shipped globally, reaching retailers like Apple stores and online marketplaces. Apple's well-coordinated supply chain enables them to quickly respond to changes in demand and launch new products seamlessly. 2. The role of supply chain management (SCM). Supply chain management (SCM) involves overseeing and managing the entire flow of goods and services, ensuring efficient movement from raw materials to finished products. SCM is critical for reducing costs, improving production efficiency, and meeting customer demand. Objectives of SCM: improve efficiency and minimize costs, optimize inventory levels, ensure timely delivery to customers, enhance customer satisfaction. Real-world example: Walmart. Walmart's supply chain management is integral to its low-cost strategy. The company has invested heavily in technologies like radio frequency identification (RFID) to track products throughout the supply chain. Walmart's advanced demand forecasting system ensures they always have the right products at the right time, contributing to their everyday low prices strategy. Types of supply chains. Supply chains can vary significantly depending on the industry and the nature of the products or services being delivered. Common types include: 1. Make-to-stock. MTS products are manufactured in advance and stocked based on demand forecasts. 2. Make-to-order. MTO products are made only after a customer order is received. 3. Assemble-to-order. ATO products are assembled from pre-manufactured components only after a customer order is received. Real-world examples: 1. Make-to-stock. MTS Coca-Cola produces its beverages in large quantities based on demand forecasts and distributes them to retailers worldwide. The drinks are stocked on store shelves and in vending machines, ready for immediate purchase by consumers. The MTS model allows Coca-Cola to meet the high and consistent demand for its products by ensuring they are always available when customers want them. 2. Make-to-order. Boeing operates on an MTO basis for its commercial aircraft. Airlines place orders for specific aircraft models, often with custom configurations, e.g., seating arrangements, in-flight entertainment systems, etc. Boeing begins the manufacturing process only after receiving the order. This approach allows Boeing to cater to the specific needs of each customer while avoiding the high costs of stocking unsold airplanes. 3. Assemble-to-order. ATO Dell's supply chain is a classic example of an assemble-to-order ATO model. Customers can customize their computers online, and Dell assembles the computers to the customer specifications after the order is placed. 3. Key flows in a supply chain: information, product, and finance. Information flow. Data exchanged between various parts of the supply chain, such as orders, inventory levels, and production status. Product flow. Physical movement of goods from suppliers to manufacturers, distributors, retailers, and ultimately to customers. Financial flow. payment and credit processes between the participants, including cost transfers, invoicing, and payments. Real-world example: Amazon. Amazon's information flow is powered by their sophisticated systems that track and predict customer demand, which helps them maintain optimal stock levels across warehouses. The product flow is executed through Amazon's vast logistics network, which includes its own delivery service, Amazon Logistics, third-party carriers, and fulfillment centers. Their seamless integration of information and product flow allows them to offer services like two-day or same-day shipping. Additionally, Amazon has simplified its financial flows through services like Amazon Pay, which accelerates transactions between buyers and sellers. 4. Globalization and its impact on supply chains. Globalization has expanded supply chains across borders, enabling companies to source materials from different regions, produce goods in low-cost countries, and sell to markets worldwide. While this brings cost savings and market expansion, it also introduces challenges like complexity in logistics, tariffs, and political risks. Key challenges of global supply chains: longer lead times, currency fluctuations, compliance with different regulations, risk of disruption due to geopolitical tensions. Real-world example: Nike. Nike's supply chain is highly globalized, with raw materials sourced from multiple continents and manufacturing facilities primarily located in Asia. By leveraging lower labor costs in countries like Vietnam and Indonesia, Nike keeps its production costs low. However, geopolitical tensions and trade wars, such as those between the U.S. and China, pose potential risks. To mitigate such risks, Nike has diversified its suppliers and is focusing on localizing production in key markets. 5. Supply chain as a competitive advantage. A well-managed supply chain can be a significant competitive advantage, enabling companies to differentiate themselves in terms of speed, cost, and customer service. Components of competitive advantage: cost efficiency, reducing production and transportation costs; speed to market, reducing the time it takes to bring products to the market; flexibility, the ability to adapt to market changes and customer needs; customer service, ensuring timely delivery and product availability. Real-world example: Zara. Zara, a global fashion retailer, uses its supply chain as a competitive advantage. Unlike most fashion brands that operate on long production cycles, Zara produces new designs quickly in response to the latest trends. They achieve this by manufacturing most of their products in close proximity to their European markets, allowing them to move from design to store shelves in a matter of weeks. This agility sets Zara apart from competitors who may take months to roll out new designs. 6. Technology and digitalization in supply chains. Technology plays a crucial role in modern supply chains, helping companies track inventory, streamline operations, and predict demand more accurately. The integration of technologies like IoT, Internet of Things, AI, artificial intelligence, and blockchain is transforming supply chain management. Key technologies in supply chain: AI and machine learning, for demand forecasting and predictive maintenance; IoT, to track shipments and manage inventory in real time; blockchain, ensuring transparency and security in transactions. Real-world example: DHL. DHL, a global logistics company, uses advanced technologies like AI and machine learning to improve efficiency in warehousing and transportation. They have deployed IoT sensors on trucks to monitor conditions in real time, helping them optimize routes and minimize fuel consumption. Blockchain technology is also being tested to ensure transparency in the shipment of goods, especially for high-value items. 7. Sustainability in supply chains. Sustainability in supply chains focuses on minimizing the environmental and social impact of supply chain activities. This includes reducing carbon emissions, minimizing waste, using renewable resources, and ensuring fair labor practices. Sustainability has become a key priority for many companies as consumers and regulatory bodies demand more ethical and environmentally conscious practices. Key sustainability goals in supply chains. Reduce the carbon footprint through more efficient transportation. Implement energy-efficient processes in production. Use sustainable and recyclable materials. Ensure ethical labor practices across the supply chain. Real-world example, Unilever. Unilever is a leader in sustainability with its Sustainable Living Plan. The company has set ambitious goals to reduce its environmental footprint by halving its waste, water, and greenhouse gas impacts by 2030. For example, Unilever sources its palm oil from certified sustainable sources, reducing deforestation and ensuring fair wages for farmers. Additionally, the company has made its packaging more eco-friendly by using recyclable or biodegradable materials. These efforts not only help the planet, but also improve Unilever's brand image, appealing to environmentally conscious consumers. 8. Risk management in supply chains. Supply chains are exposed to various risks such as natural disasters, geopolitical tensions, supplier failures, and fluctuations in demand. Effective risk management strategies aim to identify potential risks, assess their impact, and develop mitigation plans to ensure supply chain resilience. Types of supply chain risks. Operational risks. Breakdowns in manufacturing or distribution processes. Supply risks. Disruptions in the availability of materials or services. Demand risks. Fluctuations in customer demand. Environmental risks. Natural disasters or climate change impacts. Real-world example, Toyota. Toyota has one of the most robust risk management strategies in the automotive industry. After the 2011 earthquake and tsunami in Japan, which disrupted their supply chain, Toyota implemented a strategy called Resilient Supply Chain that included having backup suppliers, maintaining higher inventory levels, and ensuring supplier geographic diversification. This enabled Toyota to recover quickly from supply disruptions, keeping their production lines running. 9. Collaboration in supply chains. Collaboration within the supply chain is vital for improving efficiency and innovation. This involves close cooperation between suppliers, manufacturers, distributors, and retailers to share information, align goals, and optimize processes. Forms of collaboration. Supplier partnerships. Building long-term relationships with key suppliers. Shared logistics. Coordinating transportation and warehousing with partners. Data sharing. Sharing real-time data on inventory, production schedules, and demand forecasts. Real-world example, Procter & Gamble, P&G, and Walmart. Procter & Gamble, P&G, and Walmart have long been recognized for their collaborative supply chain partnership. They developed a data-sharing system that allows P&G to monitor Walmart's inventory levels in real time. This allows P&G to anticipate when to restock products on Walmart shelves, ensuring that Walmart always has the right amount of stock while reducing excess inventory. This close collaboration has helped both companies improve efficiency and customer satisfaction. 10. Supply chain integration. Supply chain integration refers to the seamless coordination of activities across the entire supply chain to enhance efficiency and responsiveness. This includes integrating processes such as procurement, production, distribution, and sales so that all components of the supply chain work together in a cohesive manner. Types of integration. Horizontal integration. Collaboration between different firms at the same level of the supply chain, e.g., two manufacturers or two distributors. Vertical integration. When a company controls multiple stages of the supply chain, from raw materials to final product distribution. Technology integration. Using shared platforms to integrate operations and communications across the supply chain. Real-world example, Tesla. Tesla has adopted vertical integration to control key parts of its supply chain. The company manufactures many components in-house, from battery cells to car parts, and even operates its own retail stores. Tesla has also invested in its own supply of raw materials like lithium, used in battery production. This level of integration allows Tesla to maintain greater control over quality, reduce production costs, and avoid disruptions caused by third-party suppliers. 11. Ethical supply chains. Ethical supply chains ensure that all processes involved in producing and distributing goods follow fair labor practices, environmental responsibility, and compliance with laws. Ethical practices have become increasingly important as consumers demand greater transparency regarding how products are made and sourced. Key aspects of ethical supply chains. Fair wages. Ensuring workers are paid a living wage. Safe working conditions. Providing safe and healthy environments for employees. Environmental protection. Reducing the environmental impact of production. Corporate transparency. Publicly disclosing supply chain practices and outcomes. Real-world example. Patagonia. Patagonia is well known for its commitment to ethical supply chains. The outdoor clothing brand ensures that its products are made under fair working conditions and pays its workers living wages. Patagonia also uses organic cotton and recycled materials to reduce its environmental impact. In addition, the company has established a Worn-Wear program that encourages customers to repair, reuse, and recycle Patagonia products, further promoting sustainability and ethical consumerism. 12. The bullwhip effect. The bullwhip effect refers to the phenomenon where small fluctuations in demand at the retail level cause larger and larger fluctuations up the supply chain. This can lead to inefficiencies such as overproduction, excess inventory, and increased costs. It typically occurs due to delays in information sharing, poor forecasting, and inconsistent order policies. Causes of the bullwhip effect. Delays in demand information moving up the supply chain. Batch ordering, where retailers order in large quantities irregularly. Price fluctuations that lead to order spikes. Overreaction to demand signals by upstream suppliers. Real-world example. Procter & Gamble diapers. One famous example of the bullwhip effect occurred in the diaper supply chain, specifically for Procter & Gamble's Pampers brand. Small changes in demand at the retail level led to significant production and inventory adjustments upstream at P&G and their suppliers. To combat this, P&G implemented information sharing technologies and improved demand forecasting, which helped stabilize the fluctuations in the supply chain. Summary for Section A. A supply chain is the interconnected network of suppliers, manufacturers, distributors, and customers involved in producing and delivering goods or services. Supply chain management, SCM, ensures the efficient flow of products, information, and finances, improving customer satisfaction and reducing costs. Globalization has expanded supply chains worldwide, offering opportunities and risks like geopolitical tensions. Effective supply chains can become a competitive advantage by reducing costs, improving speed to market, and ensuring flexibility. Companies like Apple, Walmart, and Amazon exemplify strong SCM practices, leveraging technology like AI, IoT, and blockchain for real-time tracking and data sharing. Sustainability and ethical practices are increasingly prioritized, as seen in Unilever and Patagonia's efforts to reduce environmental impact and ensure fair labor. Risk management is crucial for supply chain resilience, with companies like Toyota mitigating disruptions by diversifying suppliers. Collaborative partnerships, such as between P&G and Walmart, enhance efficiency through data sharing, while integration strategies, like Tesla's vertical integration, give companies greater control over production. Let's talk a small practice for Section A. 1. What is the primary goal of supply chain management, SCM? A. Maximize production. B. Reduce costs while maintaining quality. C. Shorten the production process. D. Improve the IT systems. Answer B. Explanation. SCM focuses on reducing costs, improving efficiency, and maintaining quality in production and delivery processes. 2. Which of the following is a key benefit of globalization in supply chains? A. Increased production costs. B. Greater access to markets. C. Higher labor costs. D. Less competition. Answer B. Explanation. Globalization offers companies access to broader markets and new consumer bases. 3. What role does technology like AI and IoT play in supply chain management? A. Increase product prices. B. Automate manual processes. C. Eliminate the need for transportation. D. Reduce customer demand. Answer B. Explanation. AI and IoT improve automation, efficiency, and real-time monitoring in supply chains. 4. Which company is known for using a just-in-time JIT supply chain model? A. Apple. B. Walmart. C. Toyota. D. Unilever. Answer C. Explanation. Toyota pioneered the just-in-time JIT system, reducing waste and improving efficiency. 5. How does effective supply chain management create a competitive advantage? A. By increasing employee turnover. B. By optimizing resource use and minimizing costs. C. By slowing down production. D. By decreasing customer satisfaction. Answer B. Explanation. Effective SCM improves resource utilization, minimizes costs, and enhances customer satisfaction, leading to competitive advantage. 6. What is a significant challenge in managing global supply chains? A. Reducing environmental impact. B. Maintaining consistent labor costs. C. Meeting local government regulations. D. Maintaining quality control. Answer D. Explanation. Maintaining quality across global suppliers and production sites is a key challenge in global supply chains. 7. Why is sustainability important in modern supply chains? A. It increases short-term profits. B. It reduces long-term risks and aligns with customer expectations. C. It leads to overproduction. D. It limits market access. Answer B. Explanation. Sustainable supply chains help reduce risks and meet growing consumer demand for ethical and eco-friendly practices. 8. How does blockchain technology improve supply chain transparency? A. By eliminating the need for suppliers. B. By providing real-time tracking and secure transactions. C. By reducing product demand. D. By increasing production costs. Answer B. Explanation. Blockchain allows for real-time tracking of goods and secure transactions, increasing transparency and trust. 9. Which company is known for integrating sustainability into its supply chain? A. Amazon. B. Tesla. C. Unilever. D. Microsoft. Answer C. Explanation. Unilever is a leader in integrating sustainability practices into its global supply chain operations. 10. What is the purpose of risk management in supply chain management? A. Increase supplier risk. B. Improve employee satisfaction. C. Minimize potential disruptions and ensure business continuity. D. Increase costs. Answer C. Explanation. Risk management in SCM aims to reduce potential risks and maintain the smooth operation of the supply chain. Let's begin with the next section, Section B, Demand Analysis and Patterns. Overview focuses on understanding and analyzing customer demand to optimize supply chain performance. It covers key demand patterns such as seasonal, cyclical, and random fluctuations, which help businesses forecast future needs and adjust supply chain operations accordingly. The section explains various demand forecasting methods, including qualitative approaches like expert judgment and quantitative methods such as statistical analysis and AI-powered algorithms. Additionally, it highlights the influence of external factors like economic changes, competition, and market trends on demand, showing how companies must adapt to shifts in customer behavior. The section also emphasizes the importance of demand accuracy, using metrics like mean absolute deviation, MAD, to improve forecasting precision. Managing the balance between supply and demand, minimizing the bullwhip effect, and using data-driven strategies help businesses like Amazon and Zara maintain efficiency, reduce risks, and stay competitive in a rapidly changing market. Key topics. 1. Understanding demand analysis. Demand analysis refers to the systematic approach businesses use to assess and predict customer demand for their products or services. This includes studying historical sales data, market trends, and consumer behavior to anticipate future demand levels. Effective demand analysis allows businesses to align their production, inventory, and distribution strategies with customer needs. Components of demand analysis. Historical data, analyzing past sales and trends. Market conditions, understanding current market dynamics and economic indicators. Consumer behavior, identifying changes in customer preferences and buying patterns. Real-world example, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola uses advanced data analytics and historical sales trends to analyze demand across its global markets. By looking at previous year's sales, seasonal demand spikes, e.g., during summer, and local market conditions, Coca-Cola can adjust its production volumes and distribution schedules to meet demand efficiently. For instance, in hot regions like the Middle East, Coca-Cola boosts production and inventory in anticipation of higher summer demand. 2. Demand patterns. Demand patterns refer to the regular fluctuations or trends in demand that businesses observe over time. These patterns are crucial for accurate forecasting and planning. The key demand patterns include seasonal demand. Demand peaks and falls at certain times of the year, e.g., holiday shopping season, summer demand for beverages. Cyclical demand. Demand influenced by economic cycles, such as recessions or booms. Random demand. Unpredictable spikes or drops in demand due to unforeseen factors like a pandemic or a natural disaster. Trend demand. Long-term movements in demand, either upward or downward, due to factors like changing consumer preferences or technological advancements. Real-world example, Amazon. Amazon sees clear seasonal demand patterns, especially during the holiday shopping season, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and Christmas. The company also adjusts its inventory and logistics based on these patterns, ensuring they are well prepared for massive spikes in online orders. Their demand patterns are often influenced by cyclical economic changes, such as increased consumer spending during periods of economic growth. 3. Demand forecasting methods. There are several methods businesses use to forecast demand, which help in determining how much product to produce and stock. These methods range from qualitative to quantitative approaches, depending on the available data and market dynamics. Qualitative methods, expert judgment and market research, typically used when historical data is lacking. Example, Delphi method, where a panel of experts forecasts future demand based on their experience and insights. Quantitative methods, use mathematical models and historical data to predict future demand. Example, time series analysis, which projects future demand based on past sales data. Real-world example, Procter & Gamble, P&G. Procter & Gamble uses sophisticated demand forecasting tools that integrate quantitative methods, such as statistical modeling, with qualitative insights from market experts. By blending these methods, P&G accurately predicts demand for consumer goods like shampoo and diapers, adjusting production and distribution to prevent stockouts or overproduction. 4. Factors affecting demand. Various factors can influence demand, and understanding them is crucial for accurate forecasting. These include price. As prices increase, demand typically decreases, and vice versa, price elasticity. Consumer preferences. Changes in preferences due to cultural, social, or technological influences can alter demand. Income levels. Higher disposable income often leads to greater demand for non-essential goods. Competition. The presence of competitors and their pricing strategies can affect demand for a company's products. Substitute products. Availability of alternatives can shift demand away from a company's products. Real-world example. Netflix. Netflix experiences fluctuations in demand due to factors such as price changes, the introduction of competing streaming platforms, e.g., Disney+, and shifts in consumer preferences toward more on-demand content. Additionally, during economic downturns, people may subscribe to cheaper entertainment options, influencing demand for Netflix's services. 5. The role of technology in demand analysis. Technology plays an essential role in improving demand analysis. Advanced tools like artificial intelligence, AI, machine learning, ML, and big data analytics help businesses predict demand more accurately by analyzing vast amounts of data in real time. Technology also allows companies to quickly respond to changes in market conditions or consumer behavior. AI and ML. These technologies can detect patterns in large data sets and forecast future demand with more precision than traditional methods. Big data analytics analyzes consumer behavior, social media trends, and sales data to offer real-time demand predictions. Real-world example, Walmart. Walmart leverages AI and big data analytics to improve its demand forecasting. By analyzing customer purchase history, local weather patterns, and social media trends, Walmart can adjust its inventory levels in real time. This allows the company to stock products that will likely be in high demand and avoid excess inventory of slow-moving items. 6. Balancing supply and demand. Balancing supply and demand is critical for avoiding both overstock and stockouts. Companies must accurately forecast demand, manage production schedules, and optimize inventory levels. Misalignment can lead to lost sales due to stockouts or excessive costs due to overproduction. Strategies to balance supply and demand. Just-in-time JIT inventory. Reducing inventory costs by producing goods just when they are needed. Safety stock. Holding extra inventory to cushion against demand fluctuations. Flexible production systems. Quickly adapting production levels based on demand changes. Real-world example, Toyota. Toyota's just-in-time JIT inventory management system is a key example of balancing supply and demand. They produce only what is needed based on customer orders, minimizing excess inventory. This system allows Toyota to respond swiftly to demand changes while keeping inventory costs low. 7. Impact of external factors on demand. External factors, often beyond a company's control, can significantly impact demand. These include political, economic, social, and environmental events that can either increase or decrease consumer demand for certain products or services. It's crucial for businesses to be aware of these factors and adapt accordingly. Political factors. Changes in government policies, trade tariffs, or international relations can alter demand. For example, trade restrictions can limit access to foreign markets, reducing demand for exports. Economic factors. A booming economy typically boosts demand for luxury and non-essential items, while a recession may reduce demand for these goods but increase demand for basic necessities. Social factors. Shifts in societal values, such as a growing preference for sustainable products, can affect demand for eco-friendly goods. Environmental factors. Natural disasters or pandemics can disrupt supply chains and alter demand, sometimes unpredictably. Real-world example, Starbucks. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Starbucks experienced a significant change in demand as consumers shifted to at-home coffee consumption due to lockdowns. However, the company adapted by promoting its ready-to-drink bottled coffee products in grocery stores and offering enhanced delivery options. This response helps Starbucks mitigate the drop in demand at physical stores. 8. Measuring demand accuracy. Measuring the accuracy of demand forecasts is critical to improve future predictions. Businesses use various metrics to assess the accuracy of their forecasts, and by analyzing these metrics, they can identify patterns in forecast errors and make adjustments. Mean absolute deviation. MAD measures the average magnitude of forecast errors, regardless of direction. Mean squared error. MSE similar to MAD but squares the errors, giving more weight to larger deviations. Tracking signal. Monitors whether a forecast is consistently over- or underestimating demand, helping to detect bias in forecasting methods. Improving demand forecast accuracy can reduce stockouts and overstock situations, ultimately improving profitability and customer satisfaction. Real-world example, Zara. Zara, the fast fashion retailer, focuses heavily on demand forecasting to ensure that its stores carry the latest fashion trends. By measuring the accuracy of their forecasts and continually adjusting their models based on consumer preferences and market trends, Zara can avoid overproduction and waste, maintaining its reputation for rapidly responding to changing fashion demands. 9. Demand management and planning. Demand management involves balancing the customer demand with the company's capacity to supply, while planning ensures that the right products are available at the right time. This requires a collaborative approach across departments like marketing, production, and distribution to match demand with supply capabilities. Key elements of demand management include product promotion and pricing strategies, aligning demand with business goals through discounts, promotions, and competitive pricing. Collaborative demand planning, involving suppliers and customers in the planning process to ensure more accurate forecasts. Flexibility in production, maintaining the ability to scale production up or down based on changing demand. Real-world example, HP, Hewlett-Packard. HP uses collaborative planning and forecasting systems, working closely with both suppliers and customers to better predict demand for its printers and computers. This approach enables HP to manage its inventory efficiently, reducing costs while meeting customer expectations. Summary for Section B. Demand analysis and pattern recognition are essential components of supply chain management, helping companies predict and meet future customer needs. Understanding demand patterns, such as seasonal, cyclical, and random fluctuations, enables businesses to make informed decisions about production and inventory management. Accurate demand forecasting, supported by both qualitative and quantitative methods, allows companies like Coca-Cola, Amazon, and P&G to adjust their strategies in response to market trends and external factors. Technology such as AI and big data analytics plays a critical role in improving the accuracy of demand forecasts. Balancing supply and demand, managing external influences like economic shifts, and reducing the bullwhip effect are key strategies that enable companies like Zara, Starbucks, and Toyota to maintain efficiency and competitiveness in their respective industries. Let's take a small practice for Section B. 1. What is the main challenge in managing seasonal demand patterns? A. Forecasting random demand spikes. B. Ensuring consistent production year-round. C. Stockpiling inventory without incurring excess costs. D. Reducing lead time variability. Answer C. Explanation. Seasonal demand patterns require balancing inventory to meet peaks while avoiding excess stock during off-peak times. 2. Which forecasting method is most suitable when historical demand data is unavailable? A. Moving averages. B. Time series analysis. C. Judgmental forecasting. D. Exponential smoothing. Answer C. Explanation. Judgmental forecasting relies on expert insights, making it suitable when data is unavailable. 3. The bullwhip effect in supply chains refers to A. A reduction in inventory levels due to accurate forecasts. B. An amplification of demand variability as it moves up the supply chain. C. The impact of seasonal fluctuations on customer demand. D. The balance between supply and demand. Answer B. Explanation. The bullwhip effect occurs when small changes in consumer demand cause larger fluctuations upstream in the supply chain. What is the purpose of demand planning in supply chain management? A. Minimize supplier risk. B. Align production and inventory with anticipated customer demand. C. Reduce production costs. D. Increase competition. Answer B. Explanation. Demand planning aligns supply chain activities, including production and inventory, with forecasted customer demand to avoid inefficiencies. 5. Which company is known for its agile demand forecasting and ability to respond quickly to changes in fashion trends? A. Amazon. B. Zara. C. Toyota. D. Nestle. Answer B. Explanation. Zara is recognized for its ability to forecast demand and adjust its production in response to changing fashion trends. 6. When dealing with cyclical demand, what is a key consideration for supply chain managers? A. Responding to short-term demand spikes. B. Identifying long-term patterns and preparing for future demand cycles. C. Minimizing labor costs. D. Optimizing IT systems. Answer B. Explanation. Cyclical demand refers to long-term trends that recur over time, requiring companies to anticipate future cycles and plan accordingly. 7. Mean absolute deviation, MAD, is used to measure A. The total volume of sales. B. The accuracy of demand forecasts. C. The seasonality of demand. D. Supply chain lead times. Answer B. Explanation. MAD is a common metric for evaluating the accuracy of forecasting by measuring the average absolute errors between forecasted and actual demand. 8. Which external factor is most likely to cause unpredictable shifts in demand? A. Internal process changes. B. Economic recessions. C. Improved supplier relationships. D. Increased inventory turnover. Answer B. Explanation. Economic recessions can lead to unpredictable demand fluctuations as consumers and businesses reduce spending. 9. How can the bullwhip effect be mitigated in a supply chain? A. By increasing supplier lead times. B. By using real-time data and demand collaboration tools. C. By eliminating demand forecasting. D. By decreasing order frequencies. Answer B. Explanation. Real-time data sharing and collaboration can help align supply chain partners and reduce the impact of the bullwhip effect. 10. What is a typical characteristic of random demand patterns? A. They follow predictable seasonal trends. B. They are influenced by predictable economic cycles. C. They're difficult to forecast accurately due to their unpredictable nature. D. They occur at fixed intervals throughout the year. Answer C. Explanation. Random demand patterns lack predictability and are challenging to forecast, requiring flexible supply chain strategies. Let's begin with Section C, Demand Management. Overview. Focuses on the practices and processes used to understand, influence, and control customer demand. It highlights how businesses align their supply chain activities with demand to ensure a smooth flow of products and services. Effective demand management involves coordinating marketing, sales, production, and supply chain activities to meet customer needs while maintaining profitability. Companies use various demand planning tools, collaboration techniques, and data-driven approaches to forecast and respond to demand fluctuations. This section also addresses the challenges businesses face in balancing demand and supply while minimizing risks like stockouts or excess inventory. Key topics. 1. Understanding demand drivers. Demand drivers are the factors that directly or indirectly influence customer demand. These drivers can include economic conditions, market trends, technological advancements, consumer preferences, seasonality, and marketing efforts. Example: Apple consistently monitors demand drivers like technological innovation and consumer lifestyle trends. Before launching a new iPhone, Apple assesses whether consumers are seeking better cameras, faster processing speeds, or other technological improvements. By understanding these drivers, Apple fine-tunes its production and marketing strategies to align with anticipated customer needs. 2. Forecasting demand. Demand forecasting is essential to predict future customer demand based on historical data, current trends, and market conditions. Forecasting methods include quantitative, uses historical data and statistical models, e.g., time series regression. Qualitative, relies on expert opinions, market research, and insights when historical data is not available. Hybrid, combines both quantitative and qualitative data. Example: Procter & Gamble, P&G, uses a combination of time series forecasting and advanced analytics to predict demand for products like Tide detergent. They analyze historical sales data and external factors like promotions, market trends, and competitor actions. This ensures that P&G can meet demand without overproducing or facing stockouts. 3. Collaborative demand planning. Demand planning is most effective when organizations collaborate across departments, e.g., marketing, sales, production, and external partners, e.g., suppliers, retailers. This collaboration ensures that everyone in the supply chain has visibility into demand forecasts and works together to fulfill it. Example: Walmart exemplifies collaborative demand planning through its Retail Link system, which shares real-time sales data with its suppliers. This collaboration enables suppliers to adjust production schedules based on actual sales, avoiding excess stock or shortages. By sharing this information, Walmart and its partners align production with consumer demand, reducing inventory holding costs. 4. Balancing supply and demand. One of the key challenges in demand management is ensuring that supply meets demand without overproduction or underproduction. Companies need to strike a balance to avoid the risks of excess inventory, leading to increased carrying costs, or stockouts, leading to lost sales. Example: Zara, the fast fashion brand, balances supply and demand through its highly responsive supply chain. Zara produces small batches of new styles and quickly adjusts production based on consumer response in stores. If a product performs well, they rapidly increase production. If it doesn't, they discontinue it. This model minimizes excess inventory while meeting customer demand. 5. Demand shaping. Demand shaping is the process of influencing demand through strategic initiatives such as promotions, discounts, advertising, and product bundling. By shaping demand, businesses can steer customers towards products they want to promote, clear excess inventory, or increase sales during specific periods. Example: Coca-Cola often uses demand-shaping techniques through seasonal marketing campaigns. During summer months or major sporting events, Coca-Cola ramps up promotions and advertising, encouraging higher consumption of its beverages. The company also strategically places promotions during holiday seasons to drive demand for its products. 6. Technology in demand management. Technology plays a pivotal role in modern demand management, especially with the rise of big data and artificial intelligence, AI. These tools allow businesses to improve demand forecasting accuracy by analyzing vast amounts of data, identifying demand patterns, and making real-time adjustments. Example: Amazon uses AI-powered demand forecasting to predict customer preferences and behavior. The company's algorithms analyze data from millions of customers worldwide, tracking purchasing trends, seasonal changes, and product reviews. This helps Amazon optimize inventory across its fulfillment centers, ensuring that popular products are always in stock while minimizing excess inventory for slower-moving items. 7. Inventory management and demand fulfillment. Effective demand management ensures that a company's inventory levels align with customer demand. This prevents overstocking, which ties up capital and incurs storage costs, and understocking, which leads to missed sales opportunities. Example: Nike has an advanced inventory management system that tracks sales in real time across its global stores and e-commerce platforms. This allows Nike to quickly restock popular products and optimize inventory distribution based on local demand. During high-demand periods, such as major sports events or product launches, Nike is able to adjust its stock levels to meet demand spikes. 8. Demand management challenges. Many external and internal factors can disrupt demand management, such as demand variability, long lead times, supply chain disruptions, or changes in customer preferences. Businesses need to be agile and proactive in responding to these challenges. Example: Unilever experienced significant challenges during the COVID-19 pandemic. With spikes in demand for hygiene products like soap and sanitizers, and a dip in demand for other categories, Unilever had to quickly adapt its supply chain operations. By redirecting resources and production capacity to meet hygiene product demand, Unilever demonstrated flexibility in its demand management. 9. Risk management and demand planning. Managing demand risks is critical for ensuring business continuity. Companies mitigate risks through buffer inventories, diversifying suppliers, and contingency planning for unforeseen events like natural disasters or economic downturns. Example: Toyota employs a robust risk management strategy in its demand planning. With its just-in-time JIT system, Toyota minimizes excess inventory while maintaining strong relationships with multiple suppliers. This enables the company to quickly adapt to supply chain disruptions or unexpected demand changes without overstocking inventory. 10. S&OP, Sales and Operations Planning. Sales and Operations Planning, S&OP, is an integrated business management process that brings together sales, marketing, supply chain, and finance teams to align demand forecasts with operational plans. S&OP ensures that supply chain activities are in sync with market demand and company goals, preventing misalignments between what is produced and what customers want. Example: General Electric (GE) uses S&OP to align its sales, marketing, and production teams. Through regular cross-functional meetings, GE adjusts its production plans based on updated sales forecasts and market demand. This ensures that GE can meet demand for both its consumer and industrial products while avoiding costly supply chain inefficiencies. Summary of Section C of CSCP Module 1 provides a deep dive into demand management, emphasizing how companies forecast, plan, and respond to customer demand through data-driven methods and collaboration. It explains how businesses identify demand drivers, use advanced forecasting techniques, and work collaboratively with internal teams and external partners to align production with customer needs. Key strategies include balancing supply and demand shaping through promotions, and leveraging technologies like AI and predictive analytics. Real-world examples from companies like Apple, Walmart, and Nike illustrate how demand management ensures inventory optimization, efficient fulfillment, and resilience to risks such as demand variability and supply chain disruptions. These strategies help companies remain competitive and responsive in dynamic market environments. Let's take a small practice test for Section C. 1. What is the primary goal of demand management? A. To maximize production efficiency. B. To reduce inventory costs. C. To balance demand with supply. D. To increase sales. Answer D. Explanation. The goal of demand management is to balance demand and supply to meet customer needs without excess inventory or stockouts, while optimizing costs and resources. 2. Which approach best describes collaborative demand planning? A. Planning based on internal sales data only. B. Planning solely based on historical trends. C. Joint planning with customers and suppliers. D. Relying on seasonal demand only. Answer C. Explanation. Collaborative demand planning involves working with partners such as suppliers and customers to align demand forecasts and supply chain activities for mutual benefit. 3. Which tool is commonly used to improve demand visibility across the supply chain? A. Enterprise Resource Planning, ERP systems. B. Kanban systems. C. Manufacturing Execution Systems, MES. D. Customer Relationship Management, CRM systems. Answer. A. Explanation. ERP systems integrate demand forecasting with supply chain management, allowing for better coordination and real-time visibility of demand across different functions. 4. What role does demand segmentation play in demand management? A. Categorizes suppliers based on their reliability. B. Categorizes products based on profitability. C. Divides demand by customer types or markets. D. Divides production processes into distinct phases. Answer C. Explanation. Demand segmentation involves dividing demand into different categories, e.g., customer segments or market types, to create tailored strategies for each segment. 5. How does demand shaping help businesses? A. Reduces production lead time. B. Aligns demand with supply constraints. C. Enhances supplier relationships. D. Increases storage capacity. Answer B. Explanation. Demand shaping refers to influencing demand through tactics like promotions or pricing strategies to match it with available supply or production capacity. 6. In which situation would safety stock most likely be required? A. During periods of predictable demand. B. During periods of high demand visibility. C. During periods of demand uncertainty. D. During regular seasonal demand fluctuations. Answer C. Explanation. Safety stock is held to cover unexpected changes in demand, particularly during periods of uncertainty when demand forecasts are less reliable. 7. What is the benefit of demand-driven supply chain strategies? A. Lower overall sales revenue. B. Higher costs due to inventory fluctuations. C. Reduced lead times and inventory levels. D. Increased complexity in production planning. Answer C. Explanation. Demand-driven supply chains respond more accurately to real-time demand signals, reducing lead times, minimizing inventory, and improving service levels. 8. What is the key challenge in balancing demand and capacity? A. Aligning marketing strategies. B. Managing conflicting customer requirements. C. Predicting long-term demand trends. D. Ensuring flexibility without excess capacity. Answer D. Explanation. The main challenge in balancing demand and capacity is maintaining flexibility to meet demand fluctuations without holding too much unused capacity, which increases costs. 9. Which of the following is an example of proactive demand management? A. Building products after receiving an order. B. Running promotions during peak demand. C. Manufacturing based on speculative forecasts. D. Running targeted promotions during low demand periods. Answer D. Explanation. Proactive demand management involves actions like targeted promotions during low demand periods to stimulate demand and keep production levels stable throughout the year. 10. How can businesses improve demand forecast accuracy? A. Using only historical data. B. Implementing qualitative methods. C. Collaborating with supply chain partners. D. Relying solely on machine learning predictions. Answer C. Explanation. Collaborative forecasting that integrates inputs from multiple stakeholders across the supply chain leads to more accurate and reliable demand forecasts. If you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to support us. Hit that like button, leave a comment with your thoughts, and share it with others who might benefit. Section D. Forecasting of CSCP Module 1. Overview. This section focuses on the critical role of demand forecasting in supply chain management. Forecasting involves predicting future customer demand to ensure that businesses can prepare adequately with the right amount of resources, inventory, and production capacity. Accurate forecasting reduces uncertainty and minimizes risks such as overstocking or stockouts. This section explores different forecasting methods, qualitative and quantitative, tools, techniques, and their application in various business environments. Companies rely on forecasting to align their supply chain strategies with market dynamics, ensuring efficiency and customer satisfaction. Key topics. 1. The importance of forecasting in supply chain management. Forecasting is essential for planning procurement, production, and logistics. Accurate forecasts enable companies to plan their supply chain activities to meet future demand while optimizing costs. Poor forecasting can lead to inefficiencies like excess inventory or missed sales due to stockouts. Example: PepsiCo uses forecasting to manage the supply chain for its beverage and snack products. By leveraging data from past sales, market trends, and promotional schedules, PepsiCo predicts demand across different regions and seasons, allowing the company to produce and distribute products more efficiently. 2. Qualitative versus quantitative forecasting. Qualitative forecasting. This approach is based on expert opinions, market research, and judgments, often used when historical data is limited. Quantitative forecasting. This method relies on historical data and statistical techniques like time series analysis, regression, and machine learning models. Example: Starbucks uses a combination of qualitative and quantitative forecasting to predict coffee demand. Quantitative methods analyze historical sales and weather patterns, as colder weather increases demand for hot beverages, while qualitative forecasts take into account expert judgments on consumer trends and upcoming marketing campaigns. 3. Time series forecasting. Time series forecasting analyzes historical data points collected over time to predict future demand. It includes techniques like moving averages, exponential smoothing, and seasonal adjustments to account for trends and cyclicality. Example: FedEx uses time series forecasting to manage its package delivery services, particularly during peak seasons like the holiday rush. By analyzing data from previous years and adjusting for economic conditions, FedEx prepares its workforce and logistics operations to meet increased shipping demand efficiently. 4. Causal forecasting models. Causal models analyze the relationship between demand and various external factors, like price, economic indicators, and marketing efforts. These models identify cause and effect relationships to make more accurate demand predictions. Example: Toyota uses causal forecasting to predict vehicle demand by analyzing factors such as fuel prices, interest rates, and marketing campaigns. This approach helps Toyota optimize production levels based on anticipated consumer demand for different car models. 5. Forecasting tools and software. Many businesses leverage advanced forecasting tools and software to improve accuracy and efficiency. These tools use machine learning, data analytics, and real-time data to make demand forecasts more dynamic and responsive to market changes. Example: Amazon uses AI-powered forecasting software that tracks millions of data points on consumer behavior, weather conditions, and market trends to predict demand for its products. This enables Amazon to stock warehouses effectively and reduce delivery times while minimizing inventory costs. 6. Forecasting horizon. The forecasting horizon refers to the time period that a forecast covers. Companies can forecast for short-term days to weeks, medium-term months, or long-term years. The accuracy of forecasts tends to decrease with longer horizons, so companies use a mix of forecasting techniques depending on the horizon. Example: Nestle creates both short-term and long-term forecasts. Short-term forecasts help ensure adequate inventory levels for upcoming promotions, while long-term forecasts guide decisions about new product development and capacity investments. 7. Seasonal and cyclical demand. Seasonal demand refers to predictable variations in demand due to factors like weather or holidays, while cyclical demand involves fluctuations tied to broader economic cycles. Understanding these patterns is critical for accurate forecasting. Example: retailers like Target experience seasonal spikes in demand during back-to-school and holiday seasons. By identifying these patterns through historical data, Target prepares its supply chain in advance, ensuring that popular items are available during these high-demand periods. 8. Collaborative forecasting, CPFR. Collaborative planning, forecasting, and replenishment, CPFR, is a practice where businesses work with suppliers, customers, and other partners to jointly forecast demand. This improves forecast accuracy and ensures better alignment across the supply chain. Example: Colgate-Palmolive uses CPFR with major retailers like Walmart. By sharing sales data and collaborating on demand forecasts, both parties can optimize inventory levels, reducing stockouts and excess inventory in stores. 9. Forecasting challenges. Forecasting is inherently challenging due to factors such as demand variability, market volatility, and unforeseen events like natural disasters or global pandemics. Businesses must be prepared to adapt their forecasts and respond quickly to changing conditions. Example: during the COVID-19 pandemic, Unilever had to adjust its forecasting models rapidly as demand surged for hygiene products and declined for beauty products. The company used real-time data and adjusted production to meet evolving customer needs. 10. Improving forecast accuracy. Improving forecast accuracy is a continuous process. Companies can refine their forecasts by incorporating new data sources, leveraging advanced technologies, and using real-time adjustments. Feedback loops where forecast results are analyzed and errors are corrected also help improve accuracy over time. Example: Coca-Cola has invested heavily in advanced analytics and machine learning to improve its demand forecasts. By using real-time sales data and consumer insights, Coca-Cola is able to fine-tune its forecasts, ensuring that production aligns with actual market demand. Summary of Section D of CSCP Module 1 covers the critical role of demand forecasting in supply chain management, emphasizing how businesses predict future demand using various methods and tools. Accurate forecasting reduces uncertainty and enables better planning for procurement, production, and inventory management. Both qualitative and quantitative forecasting techniques are discussed, along with advanced tools like AI-powered systems for real-time adjustments. Examples from companies like PepsiCo, Toyota, and Amazon illustrate how businesses use forecasting to respond to market trends, manage seasonal demand, and improve overall supply chain efficiency. Collaborative forecasting, CPFR, with partners further enhances accuracy, while businesses continuously strive to refine their models to address challenges like demand variability and external disruptions. Let's take a small practice test for Section D. 1. What is the primary purpose of demand forecasting in supply chain management? A. To predict future sales. B. To improve customer satisfaction. C. To reduce production costs. D. To plan and optimize inventory levels. Answer: A. Explanation: the primary purpose of demand forecasting is to predict future sales and demand patterns, helping to plan inventory, reduce costs, and improve supply efficiency. 2. Which type of forecasting method uses historical data to predict future demand? A. Qualitative. B. Quantitative. C. Collaborative. D. Simulation. Answer B. Explanation. Quantitative forecasting methods use historical data and statistical techniques to predict future demand trends. 3. Which of the following is a common qualitative forecasting technique? A. Time series analysis. B. Regression analysis. C. Delphi method. D. Exponential smoothing. Answer C. Explanation. The Delphi method is a qualitative forecasting technique that relies on expert opinions and iterative feedback to predict future demand. 4. What is the key advantage of using moving averages in demand forecasting? A. It responds quickly to sudden changes in demand. B. It smooths out short-term fluctuations in demand. C. It is based on expert opinion. D. It automatically accounts for seasonal variations. Answer B. Explanation. Moving averages help to smooth out short-term fluctuations in demand, providing a more stable forecast over time. 5. When would a company use exponential smoothing for forecasting? A. To forecast with stable demand. B. To quickly respond to sudden changes in demand. C. To make long-term strategic forecasts. D. To account for unpredictable demand patterns. Answer B. Explanation. Exponential smoothing gives more weight to recent data, making it useful when demand patterns change rapidly. 6. What is the main limitation of qualitative forecasting methods? It requires large amounts of historical data. B. It can be influenced by personal biases. C. It cannot handle seasonal patterns. D. It is expensive to implement. Answer B. Explanation. Qualitative methods, while useful for new or uncertain markets, can be subjective and prone to personal biases from experts. 7. In time series forecasting, which method would be most appropriate for handling seasonal demand? A. Simple moving average. B. Weighted moving average. C. Seasonal decomposition. D. Naive forecasting. Answer C. Explanation. Seasonal decomposition breaks demand into components, including seasonality, to make more accurate predictions for seasonal demand patterns. 8. What is the primary goal of collaborative forecasting in supply chain management? A. To improve accuracy by involving all stakeholders. B. To reduce reliance on historical data. C. To minimize the use of technology in forecasting. D. To avoid conflicts in demand and supply planning. Answer A. Explanation. Collaborative forecasting involves input from various stakeholders, such as suppliers and customers, to improve accuracy and alignment across the supply chain. 9. What is a key disadvantage of relying solely on historical data for forecasting future demand? A. It is expensive to gather. B. It doesn't account for future market changes. C. It is too complicated to analyze. D. It requires collaboration with external partners. Answer B. Explanation. Historical data does not account for market shifts, technological advances, or unexpected events, making it less reliable for long-term forecasts. 10. In which situation would regression analysis be an appropriate forecasting method? A. When predicting demand for a new product. B. When forecasting demand in stable markets. C. When analyzing the relationship between variables. D. When historical demand data is unavailable. Answer C. Explanation. Regression analysis is used to study the relationship between variables, making it effective in identifying trends based on influencing factors. Let's take the final section, A, Supply and Demand Alignment, of CSCP Module 1. Overview. This section focuses on aligning supply with demand to ensure that businesses can efficiently meet customer needs without overproducing or underproducing goods. Proper alignment helps optimize inventory levels, reduce costs, and improve service levels. This section explores strategies and tools used to align supply and demand, the role of technology in balancing production, and how companies respond to changing demand patterns. Key concepts include inventory management, production planning, and responsiveness to demand fluctuations. Companies that effectively align supply and demand are better positioned to meet market demand, minimize waste, and enhance customer satisfaction. Key topics. 1. The importance of supply and demand alignment. Supply and demand alignment is critical for maintaining efficiency and cost-effectiveness in a supply chain. When supply exceeds demand, companies risk overstocking, leading to high inventory carrying costs and potential obsolescence. Conversely, when supply falls short of demand, they face stockouts, missed sales, and dissatisfied customers. Example: Amazon excels in aligning supply with demand through its advanced inventory management systems. By analyzing real-time customer data and adjusting its supply chain in response to demand shifts, Amazon ensures that popular products are in stock while minimizing overproduction and warehousing costs. 2. Balancing production capacity with demand. Companies must balance their production capacity to match demand, avoiding underutilization or overburdening of resources. This requires careful planning and forecasting, allowing for flexibility in production to adjust to demand changes. Example: Tesla aligns its production with demand by adopting a flexible manufacturing process. Tesla's gigafactories can adjust production schedules based on demand for specific models like the Model 3 or Model Y. During periods of high demand, Tesla ramps up production capacity, while maintaining lower output during slower periods to avoid excess inventory. 3. Inventory optimization. Inventory optimization involves maintaining the right amount of stock to meet demand without incurring unnecessary storage costs. Businesses use techniques such as just-in-time (JIT), safety stock, and economic order quantity (EOQ) to align inventory levels with demand. Example: Dell is known for its build-to-order model, which minimizes inventory by aligning production directly with customer orders. By producing only what is ordered, Dell avoids excess inventory while still meeting customer demand in a timely manner. 4. Sales and Operations Planning, S&OP. S&OP is a collaborative process that helps companies align demand forecasts with supply chain operations. By bringing together sales, marketing, finance, and operations teams, companies can make informed decisions about production levels, inventory management, and distribution. Example: Coca-Cola uses S&OP to ensure its production aligns with market demand. During major events like the Super Bowl or summer months, Coca-Cola ramps up production of beverages to meet the anticipated surge in demand, while reducing production during off-peak seasons. 5. Demand response and flexibility. Companies need to be flexible in responding to demand fluctuations, whether driven by seasonality, market trends, or unforeseen events. By having responsive supply chains, companies can quickly adjust production, distribution, and inventory to meet changing demand levels. Example: Zara, a leading fast fashion retailer, is highly responsive to demand shifts. Zara's supply chain can design, produce, and deliver new fashion items to stores in just a few weeks. If demand for a particular product rises, Zara quickly adjusts production to ensure sufficient supply without overproducing. 6. Lead times and supply chain efficiency. Lead time is the time taken from receiving an order to delivering the product. Long lead times can hinder supply and demand alignment, especially when demand shifts quickly. Reducing lead times improves responsiveness and alignment between supply and demand. Example: Apple reduces lead times by maintaining close relationships with suppliers and managing its global supply chain efficiently. For new product launches, Apple coordinates with its suppliers to ensure that production and delivery timelines are met, minimizing any delays between customer demand and product availability. 7. Safety stock and buffer strategies. To guard against demand fluctuations or supply chain disruptions, companies often maintain safety stock or buffers. Safety stock helps ensure that companies can meet demand even when there are unexpected changes in market conditions or supply chain delays. Example: Walmart maintains safety stock for essential items, particularly during peak seasons like Black Friday or the holiday shopping period. This safety stock helps ensure that products remain available even if demand exceeds expectations or if suppliers experience delays. 8. Technology and real-time data in alignment. Technology plays a crucial role in aligning supply and demand. Real-time data from sales, inventory, and market conditions allows companies to adjust supply chain operations instantly. Advanced forecasting tools and AI-driven analytics also enhance demand accuracy and enable rapid adjustments. Example: Nike uses real-time data and advanced analytics to align its supply chain with demand. By monitoring sales data from its stores and e-commerce platform, Nike can forecast demand more accurately and adjust its production and inventory levels accordingly. 9. Managing demand uncertainty. Demand uncertainty is a significant challenge for aligning supply and demand. Companies must have contingency plans, flexible contracts with suppliers, and diversified supply sources to respond to unexpected demand changes. Example: During the COVID-19 pandemic, Procter & Gamble, P&G, faced significant demand uncertainty for essential products like paper towels and hand sanitizers. P&G responded by ramping up production capacity, working closely with suppliers, and ensuring that production facilities could meet the surge in demand without overproducing other items with declining demand. 10. The role of supply chain agility. Agility is the ability of a supply chain to respond quickly and efficiently to sudden changes in demand or supply. Companies that focus on agility are better equipped to handle demand volatility while maintaining alignment with supply chain operations. Example: Amazon demonstrates exceptional supply chain agility. During peak shopping periods like Prime Day, Amazon can quickly ramp up its logistics and warehousing operations to handle a surge in orders. This agility ensures that customer demand is met without overextending resources during slower periods. Summary of Section E of CSCP Module 1 discusses the importance of aligning supply with demand to optimize supply chain efficiency. By leveraging forecasting, technology, and collaborative planning, businesses ensure they meet customer demand without overproducing or underproducing. Key strategies include inventory optimization, demand response, and S&OP processes that integrate cross-functional teams to balance supply and demand effectively. Real-world examples from companies like Amazon, Zara, and Tesla demonstrate how businesses maintain this balance through flexible production, safety stock, and real-time data analytics. Supply chain agility and the ability to respond to demand fluctuations are critical for minimizing costs and maximizing customer satisfaction. Let's take a small practice test on Section E. 1. What is the primary objective of aligning supply and demand in supply chain management? A. Reducing costs. B. Increasing flexibility. C. Achieving a balance between demand and supply. D. Improving customer satisfaction. Answer C. Explanation. The main objective is to balance supply and demand, ensuring that production meets customer demand efficiently without overproducing or underproducing. 2. Which strategy best supports demand alignment in an unpredictable market? A. Make to stock. B. Make to order. C. Assemble to order. D. Engineer to order. Answer B. Explanation. In unpredictable markets, a make-to-order strategy allows companies to produce goods only when demand is confirmed, minimizing inventory risks. 3. How can companies use demand signals to adjust supply in real time? A. Through historical data analysis. B. By improving demand forecasting accuracy. C. By implementing just-in-time JIT inventory. D. By collaborating with suppliers and customers. Answer D. Explanation. Collaborative efforts with suppliers and customers allow companies to react to demand signals faster, adjusting supply in real time based on actual demand changes. 4. What is the key benefit of using demand sensing in supply chain alignment? Lower inventory levels. B. Real-time adjustment to actual demand. C. Better long-term forecasting. D. Reduced production lead time. Answer B. Explanation. Demand sensing improves alignment by capturing real-time data to make quick adjustments to supply, preventing overproduction or stockouts. 5. Which of the following is a risk of poor alignment between supply and demand? A. Increased customer loyalty. B. Higher inventory costs. C. Reduced order-to-delivery lead times. D. Greater production efficiency. Answer B. Explanation. Poor alignment can result in overstocking or understocking, increasing inventory holding costs and reducing profitability. 6. What technique can help bridge the gap between supply and demand for seasonal products? A. Demand smoothing. B. Time series analysis. C. Collaborative forecasting. D. Safety stock planning. Answer D. Explanation. Safety stock helps to accommodate fluctuations in seasonal demand, ensuring that enough inventory is available to meet peaks without running out of stock. 7. How can agile supply chains enhance supply and demand alignment? A. By reducing costs. B. By reducing production time. C. By improving responsiveness to demand changes. D. By minimizing the need for suppliers. Answer C. Explanation. Agile supply chains focus on flexibility and responsiveness, allowing companies to react quickly to changing demand, thus improving supply and demand alignment. 8. Which of the following techniques is best for aligning supply with volatile demand? Push strategy. B. Pull strategy. C. Vendor-managed inventory, VMI. D. Consignant stock. Answer B. Explanation. A pull strategy helps companies align supply closely with demand by producing or stocking products only when there is actual demand, reducing the risk of overstock. 9. In a supply-demand alignment strategy, what role does capacity planning play? A. It ensures resources meet demand peaks. B. It helps to reduce inventory levels. C. It decreases transportation costs. D. It improves supplier relations. Answer A. Explanation. Capacity planning ensures that production resources, machinery, labor, etc., are sufficient to meet demand peaks without causing production delays. 10. What is the role of demand shaping in aligning supply and demand? A. Shifting customer demand patterns. B. Reducing supply lead time. C. Increasing inventory levels. D. Extending supply contract. Answer A. Explanation. Demand shaping aims to shift demand patterns, often through pricing or promotions, to better match supply availability and optimize production. And that wraps up Module 1, where we've covered all 5 sections. Stay tuned for the next video, where we'll dive into Module 2. If you're looking for more practice tests, mock exams, or additional study materials, check out the downloadable link in the description below. Lastly, if this video is helping you out, show us some love. Smash that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and share this video with anyone else who might find it useful. Your support keeps us motivated to create even more awesome content to help you crush your goals.